All right. Welcome back, everybody. It's another video from Ghost Rider. I just want to talk about my thoughts in the COD Alpha, the Call of Duty Cold War Alpha, and I'm just gonna rerun it. I'm just gonna free roll it and just do it all in one take. If I fuck up, I fuck up. I'm sorry. So first thing I want to talk about is how, in my opinion, the movement was like clunky and slow compared to Modern Warfare, which kind of makes sense since it's Cold War and Modern Warfare. But still, like it just shows like such a downgrade in clunkiness. Like you move, the slide is like really clunky. You can only sprint out of it after a little bit. It's like a delay after you can sprint out of it. The map. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to the maps later. it just felt clunky. Like you couldn't aim. Well, the jumping just felt like you were jumping like really low. You couldn't really jump and mantle that much. Like you really had to do like super jumps to get up to high places. Compared to Modern Warfare, it just didn't feel correct. My favorite thing in the Alpha was probably the sniping. I really like the M2, the Remington. Love that sniper. Call of Duty 4, and in this one, which does suck though. It's been confirmed by Tony Flame that they are nerfing it. They buffed it, like they over buffed it for this beta because they knew there was no crossplay. So there wasn't gonna be that many computer keyboard and mouse people just like crapping on console players. So they just over buffed it and said they're gonna nerf it when the beta comes out. I hope they don't nerf it too much because it's like the best feeling sniping since like what, Black Ops 2 when we had the DSR 50, and then you have the ballista, which is heat. And then what else? The gunplay feels great. There's no flinch. There's only like visual flinch. There's no regular like flinch when you get shot and your gun go up to the moon and shit, which is cool. From the guns in the Alpha, from the guns that were available, I really like the Krieg and the Remington. Like I said, I like the what's it called? That gun that looked like the Commando from Black Ops 1. I like that one too, but not as much as the Krieg. There were a lot of different gun variations in the Alpha, had LMGs and everything. Now getting into the maps, I really did like Satellite. It had a lot of CQC around the Satellite and open seasoning sniping areas to the left in the sand dunes. I like the way it looks beautiful. Maps in this game all look beautiful. It's just sometimes they're too big for the amount of players on them. Like Satellite was perfect. It was perfect, and like. There was 3 lanes. You know where to go. You go to the Satellite. You can go under the Satellite into the ruins, or into the ruins, into the what the fuck is it called? Damn it. You can go down under the Satellite into the trenches and shit, or you can go to the right into the sand dunes. That's where I was at, picking people's heads off with my Remington, as you can see in this quality gameplay. Moscow was fun as well. I really like the big. That was probably one of my second favorite map, right behind Satellite, because it had elevation, but not too much elevation to where you had to look in every single corner of the room to figure it out. It had what the fuck is it called? The place where everyone meets in the middle, like on every good map should, because you could just, you know where the fighting is going to be, so you could just fight it out, box it out, boom, boom, bam, bow, boom, you got a UAV. Which is really, and then it looked great. So like I said, all the maps looked great. Sunset was beautiful. You had the shadows. The shadows are probably going to be really important in this game because there's so much light, and those master lights. It was really easy for me to pinpoint because the sound was good. A little bit too loud, even with the Perk Ninja, which is kind of sad. It's going to be dead silence, but not dead silence. But back to the map. The shadows are going to be really important because you can really see like if somebody's around the corner because of the shadow. Which is really cool. I really understand a lot on this map. Now to Miami, which really sucks. I had so much, like, I was so ready for this Miami map. I didn't like it at all. Like, there were always too many sight lines, too many different ways to come and go from different places, and there's no real choke point where guaranteed fighting would be. I couldn't tell it was because I didn't know the map, or it just didn't. I just don't think it flowed well. Because, like, you go this way. Like say you spawn in on the back of the map towards away from the hotel. You go straight, or you can either go straight up the street. You can go left up to the beach and into the hotel. You can go right into the alleyways. But then you got like 15 different ways into each way, and then like you can't tell where everybody's gonna be. And then the map's so big and so many closed off areas that there's not enough people. Cause like you shoot one guy and then you gotta run for like 4 minutes to find another one. And I felt like I was playing ground war, and I'm like, make it like 10v10 on that map. Like 15v, maybe not 15v15, maybe 12v12. Which is cool. Positive note, yeah, like I said, the map is beautiful. I like the colors, look just like it was literally just Hotline Miami theme. I like the blue, the Dante, really, the neon blues, the neon pinks, all the cars. It just looked nice. Now, some people aren't probably gonna agree with this. I feel like the domination flags should just be flags instead of just like areas. You can like it would be like a, because in Moscow I think the B flag was the entire center room where everybody fights at, like I was talking about before. And I didn't like that because you can just camp in corners and like literally make it almost impossible for you to get in, which is okay in some terms, but like at least they're like camping it and you can't even attempt to capture the flag because they're still in the area, so you're screwed. So I feel like either make it a smaller zone or just go back to the flag. I'm fine with it being like that in combined arms. We'll get to combined arms later because there's a lot more people, still not enough people. But if you I'm understand, I'm probably gonna be in the minority with that though. I did not like combined arms at all because I felt like the maps are way too big for only 24 players. It's also such a big downgrade from Modern Warfare Ground War to where we had 64 players on a big map, and of course they were usually full of, but they're usually full of action. So when you run around in combined arms, yeah, you got tanks and stuff, but like that snow map that was in the beta that I don't want to even remember the name of. It was just open season. Like you run, if you don't got a vehicle, you're gonna get shot at, and then they're probably sitting in the back of their spawn. And then when you respawn, you're trying to go capture another flag. There's no one there. Like you're just running from across the map and there's no one there. I just thought that like, they could put more people. And it's such a big downgrade from going from 24 to 64. And I'm like, y'all can't put more people on the map? Like we just came from this top tier fire intellectual game called Modern Warfare. And then y'all want to do this. So yeah, like I said, in Modern Warfare you could always see and be in a fight within minutes of spawning if you didn't spawn back at base. I don't feel like a mod is a great idea for a map though. So it was just different. It was multiple things I didn't like, but I'm hopeful. They just dropped the Zombies trailer, and bro, it's looking lit. It's looking dummy lit. Cause they said, I saw in the trailer, I just watched it, I might put it in the beginning of this video or at the end of this video when I start talking about it. Bro, they had Jug. They listened. They brought back Jug, Speed Cola, Quick Revive. I saw Deadshot Daiquiri, and I had a new perk that I think it was called Electric something. It was electric pop, I think is what it was. And then they had loadouts again, which I'm not too mad about. And then they said there's no well, you can spawn in whenever you want. They said you can just bring in your loadout. So I know everybody gonna be like, oh, I'm coming with the most. They're gonna find the most busted starter weapon, and anybody gonna start with that starting weapon like it was in Black Ops. Was it 4? I think it was. Yeah, Black Ops 4. I remember running around with my freaking, what's it called? The Dragon's Breath tiny shotgun, which was busted. And then you had it was just multiple things you could do to start with and have different ways to begin zombies. But I feel like letting you go in with an entire like arsenal of exactly what you want is kinda too much. But I mean, we'll see. I'm sure if I want a challenge, I'll probably just make a secondary loadout just for me for zombies and just run out and vibe out, because I know I love me some zombies. Love me some zombies, born and raised. Yes sir. I remember getting a Rockstone Kingdom Totem when I was only 8. But any whoosies, I'm gonna continue to watch the trailer 1 second. It looks like they got a completely new story, which is good. I am interested to see what happened, because you ended our story like 2 maps early can do like Dead of the Night in like 9, and I was like, what happened to these two? We just started a brand new story again. What happened to this? So apparently that story has just been scrapped and they don't even care about it no more. They're doing a new one, which is okay, but I do want to see where this goes. Maybe we're gonna have some good Easter eggs back. I don't want like Black Ops 4 where you gotta like do all this bullshit mission sidetrack stuff. I want it in the game, but I don't want it to be mandatory. Like I still want it there. I still want to be able to upgrade my Golden Spork. I still want to be able to upgrade my Hell's Retriever to a Hell's Redeemer. And I still want to upgrade my Blunderbuss to the upgrade to the Fire Blunderbuss like they had in my Blood of the Dead. So I want the side quests, but I don't want them to be mandatory. Like I want to be able to pack a punch without doing a part of the Easter egg. I want to be able to get good weapons and just chill out and vibe out without doing half the Easter egg to get where I want to be. That's something I want that to be part of. And then they say, and then I saw this part. Like they're coming out of the bunk of Nacht der Toten because apparently they're remastering Nacht der Toten. And it looks the same. It looks like the same, but it has like spray paint and everything over it, so people tagged it up like Infamous type beat. But they're coming out of the building, and they get on like this. I guess it's like a fin of a plane, the wing of a plane that's just sitting out of the air. And this guy pulls out a freaking box because they're getting surrounded by zombies and says we're not going to be here for long. And this dude comes out of nowhere with a chopper gun. I'm like, wait, hold on. Who asked for this? I'm like, wait, who asked for us to have score streaks and zombies? Why? Who asked for this? I'm like, I just want to go up to them and be like, I hope it's like a power up, like a rare. It better be a power up drop that you get. I don't want to be able to spawn in with chopper gunner kill streaks or like kill like 800, 300 type zombies and get a chopper gunner. That seems like busted. Well, technically, I mean, it may be busted, but then you're gonna have to protect yourself. So that might not be useful in solos now that I think about it. Because if you're playing quads with your friend, with the boys trying to get to high rounds, you could use chopper gunner and make them protect you or protect yourself with it, but you're probably gonna blow yourself up. But on solos, now that I think about it, don't seem that useful. Intellectual. The big top tier W's, like the top of the mountain of Mount Chiliad in GTA 5, big W's, is they did say they were gonna make all zombies content post-release content free for zombies. And that's the first time in history, which means I don't gotta buy the season pass. I don't gotta spend like $50 for the season pass to get an extra map on top of it. I don't gotta spend $15 every couple of days, every couple of months to get these zombies map. Because I was a kid, I was struggling, I was saving my lunch money to get these zombies maps because they were so lit. So I don't gotta save that no more. But then they're gonna have the store, and it's gonna be lit. And I just can't wait to play it. It's gonna be an enjoyable experience. They said you're gonna have viable endings now, which is cool. They taking that from the Custom Zombies community, viable endings, which is awesome. And then now let's get into Warzone. Let's see if I can think of everything else before we get into Warzone. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, now let's get into Warzone. I feel like this is the most played Modern Warfare. Call of Duty Modern Warfare is probably the most played most Call of Duty game. Fight! I can't talk. The most time I've had spent in the Call of Duty games, like what, Black Ops 2? Because like I was playing the multiplayer in Warzone. Warzone was a great, I mean great addition to Modern Warfare when that game was going to a low point, because those maps was ass in multiplayer. But they made a great opportunity, took an opportunity to make Warzone, which is great. Now we're going to talk about how I want them to add on the Warzone and Warzone and Black Ops Cold War. I want, if they make zombies, I want it to be like if they have to put zombies in, please like put it like in a specific area and then they don't come out of that area. Right, my nose. Cause like I don't want to be I don't want it to be like Fortnite when I'm running around the map and I get killed because I'm fighting somebody and a zombie comes up behind me and just smacks me and I die. I'm gonna be pissed about that. The only randomness that should be inside of a BR is where the loot is. That's pretty much it for me. I want them to keep loadouts. I want them to keep self-revives. I want them to keep adding these lit LTMs. I want them to keep adding new weapons. I want to be able to walk around them. The thing that confused me is they said they're gonna move everything over to Black Ops Cold War, where most of the stuff you have in Modern Warfare can move to Black Ops Cold War. I want to know what they're gonna do with this map, because if they just keep the same map, I hope they don't like change the map. But we had this thing for basically half a year now. If they're gonna move it over, I'm like, bro, how are we gonna be playing how are we gonna be using Modern Warfare weapons in Cold War? That don't make no sense. We gonna have like time travel? We gonna have like a nuke go off and we go back into like the 1890s or whenever this is placed, so I don't look like an idiot? Well, yeah, we're just gonna chill out and vibe. I want the loadouts back. I just want it to be the same exact thing, but on a different map. I want different kill streaks. I want different ways to get around the map. That's pretty much it. Keep the same pace, cause I love the pace. I love being able to just grab a bounty, grab a UAV kill. The tournament scene was great, and it was just thriving. So that, in all experience, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay behind this. I'm probably gonna go play some more Warzone so I can unlock the Remington. And then we're gonna make. I don't know. Would you guys want a trailer breakdown of the zombies reveal trailer? Maybe I'll do that. I have like an hour and a half worth of footage of the not even, maybe like 2.5 hours worth of footage of the Cold War Alpha. And I had some really nice clips. This is just one game that I want to speak over so you guys can see. So if you guys want me to like post like some clips that I got, a little clip video like I did for the Modern Warfare Warzone one, I can do that too. So but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your day. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and then slam the fuck out of that bell. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably upload again sometime soon. But right now, AMVs are on hold because I can't figure out how to do them without getting copyright strikes. So see you guys later. Peace.